For the rest of the week, Kazed was on edge. His close run-in with the boss's rare interest with his personal life and the fact that Arya was behaving normally around him, if not talking to him as much as she usually did. She hadn't spoken a single word with him the entire week. And when, on Friday, Kazed had finally worked up the courage to say something, she had looked back and simply smiled at him, walking out of the room and away from his questions. What is she doing? Why won't she speak to me? Did I actually imagine what happened? Has the crate gotten to my head? Does the crate even exist? Maybe I need to go get checked out. On Sunday night his questions were answered to a degree, and he felt a mixed sense of relief and renewed anxiety when he opened his smartphone and saw that Arya had sent him a message. A sinking sensation occurred in his stomach as he opened the message, cold sweat already pricking him in the back of his t-shirt as he read the message. Hi Kazi. Hey hun. I was wondering whether you would be able to handle the lunch orders for the next week. It's been my turn to do it for quite a long time now, and I'd like to be able to get that time back to work on my projects. Also, speaking of my projects, I was wondering whether you would be able to help me out with a few little things, Tilda. I've got a question or two that I have a feeling you would be the perfect person to ask. See you on Monday. The message is loud and clear, Kazed thought to himself. From now on, I'm on lunch duty. And most likely, I'm going to be picking up her projects and getting 0 credit for it. Great. Out of frustration, Kazed threw his phone onto the bed, which bounced off and landed with an unpleasant noise on top of the wooden crate which was sticking out slightly from underneath his bed. He realized he must have failed to push it back under entirely, and with dismay he picked up his smartphone to assess the damage. He tapped the screen a few times, and saw that it had cracked brutally. To his slight relief, it still worked, but he knew his recklessness had just cost him around $50 in replacement fees. God, fucking, damn it. At work on Monday, Kazed found himself sneaking apprehensive glances over to Arya, who was either ignoring him quite well, or wasn't even picking up on his nervousness. His phone buzzed, and he looked down to see the reminder notification he had set for himself to grab lunch for everyone. At least I get a 2-hour lunch period because I'm doing this. Although that's only cutting into the time that Arya will probably take from me to help her with her projects. When will she pipe up about that, anyway? Kazed gingerly raised himself off of his seat, feeling his backside caked with his own mess in his diapers. He prayed that the smell wouldn't slip out, and he felt his front only grow thicker as he further wet himself while moving towards the exit of the building, feeling as if his messy behind were on display to everyone in the workshop. Thankfully, everyone had their lunch favorites posted in a group email that had been sent out a week ago, so Kazed was able to grab everything using the company credit card without too much of a hitch. At least I don't have to pay for my own lunch since I'm delivering. And that's right. I forgot. They pay for your gas too. Wow. 5 days a week you get free lunch and they fill up your tank. Why is Arya making me do this now? She must have loved this arrangement. That all became too clear when he realized that, in his now very sodden and messy diapers, he'd have to personally deliver all the lunches to all of his colleagues while clad in an infant's undergarment and hoping that they didn't notice.